Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger. Once again, happy 4th of July to all each and every one of you. Uh, I'm going to do my podcast finally for the 2017 action thriller drama, American Assassin. Yeah, starring a bunch of American actors here: Dylan O'Brien, Michael Keaton, Sanaa Lathan. Taylor Kitsch is from Canada. So, talking favor surrounding. Hey, what's up, Vamos? I'm just doing this podcast for live commentary for American Assassin. I was going to do it in Memorial Day, but I was very sick with COVID, so I'm free from that now. Let's get started. This movie's a lot shorter than Godzilla, so it's a little better now. This movie, I saw it. I think I saw this on cable once or on my computer. I wanted to see it because I like Dylan O'Brien. He's a good actor, and unlike Ezra Miller, he's not a psychopath. Here's my American flag. Let freedom ring, baby. And this movie kind of starts sad, so it's about an hour and 50 minutes. So I checked it. It's not 2 hours long. So yeah, he's filming himself. It's a little bit too loud. Let me lower it. Hold on. Pause it for a second. Lower it. Come on. I didn't say root menu. I hate this thing. I gotta. There we are. Just wanted to lower it. I don't want to be too loud. It's too loud. It's gonna hurt my ears. His girl. Yeah. This movie has a really strong start. She's cute. It's a good actor. He almost died doing one of the Maze Runner sequels, but he's still here for a reason. I want to see he can really helm a franchise. I know he can. Either a Marvel or a DC character. He's so good. I think he would have been a better Flash than Ezra Miller because he's normal. Dylan is not a he's not a Looney Tune. He's so good. He was also the voice of Bumblebee in Bumblebee for a couple of minutes. He wasn't in it that long, but he's so good. He could helm his own franchise all the way through, not just in a cameo. How sweet. Yeah, there's nothing gay in this movie, guys. So sorry, sorry. So sorry, but I'm not sorry. LGB. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. After what I saw in Baymax, I'm done. Just done with. I'm done with Disney and their pandering. After Thor, I see nothing with them in the theater. Nothing. My sister's paying for Disney Plus, so I don't have to worry about it. I got to take a stand, or I'm never going to get over it. He should have gotten engaged in a safer environment because you're a good actor, Dylan. It's the copyrighted music I don't want to get it flagged for, so. And she gets murdered. It's kind of like John Wick, where they kill Keanu Reeves' wife in the beginning of the first movie, but this just comes out of nowhere. Like I was like, what? She gets murdered off screen. By the way, I mean it is like a John Wick, but with a younger actor. Who directed this movie? I forgot. Um, Michael Cuesta. Hmm. Yikes! It's intense, man. But I wouldn't have it any other way because again, America's not safe most of the time because of COVID and all this violence, this gun violence. I'm safe here in New York because yeah, they do kill her, right? And her name is Katrina, one of the worst hurricanes in history. I know because I saw it happen, and they're Arabic, of course, because yeah, this would have been a very different movie if Dylan had died in the first 5 minutes. I would have been like, nope. Now it's like I think a year later or some, and Dylan has he has a beard. He grew a beard, kind of like John Wick did. Or some Seagal movie. I think he wore a beard as well. I think Hard to Kill. I could see him in the MCU or the DCU. And unlike Leto, who is a method actor, he's not crazy. Providence, Rhode Island, 18 months, so a year and a half later. I wouldn't grow a beard. If I lost somebody, I'll look for somebody else. I would need a year to get over it, but you got to move on, man. Life is about moving on. There is no pause button. You saw that's Arabic. Click encrypted link and then download the file. Well, he's not Arabic. He's clearly a white guy. Of course, it's a jihad video. This looks like after 9/11 footage. Well, I've seen Muslims in Miss Marvel, and it doesn't bother me. Why? Because as not as much as the terrorist ones from the Middle East, because Pakistanis are not Middle Eastern. They're actually Indian descent. They're Indian and Bengali, people that immigrated from the Middle East because they didn't want anything to do with those people. I get why, because I'm like the geesh. If you give them a dirty look, they'll cut your hand off. Who was the prophet for the Isra and Micha? Yeah. Now, I don't get involved in organizations of terrorism. No, not a chance. I'm an American. I was born and raised here. Yep. Body slam. It's very physical. Like I said, I can see him playing a Robin or the Flash or even like one of the like Young Justice characters. Because, like I said, he has such intensity in his eyes. I haven't seen the Maze Runner because there's Bentos in it. Two, there's a gay character in it. So no more. I can't do it. The chat's kind of dead because I did the podcast early, but I have to do it early. I got a lot to do today. You're doing the target practice. Mm-hmm. Because if you made him the Flash or Grant Gustin, as in the movie, no one would bite an eye. You can be intense and not be a psychopath. Just saying, or be completely off his rocker like Jared Leto, where I'm method acting, so I gotta live the performance. No, you don't. It's fake. It's a performance. Just do the performance and shut up already. Some people just don't get it. They want to be so method that they want to just like live the character. That's not what Joaquin Phoenix did for Joker. Azil. Hmm. Mm-hmm. There she is, the gorgeous black woman, Sanaa Lathan. Yeah, she's been in some stuff that I enjoyed. She was in Brown Sugar, I believe. Yeah, was she in that? I think she was in that. And she did an episode of Family Matters. Libya. Oof. She also was in Alien versus Predator, but again, that's not her fault, guys. That was a bad script. It needed to be R rated, not PG-13. They're the same Libyans that killed Doc Brown in the beginning of Back to the Future. They're not going to notice a white guy with a beard. Hmm. Now, when this movie came out, I think it was like fall of 2017, so I didn't see it in theaters, but I did get to see it on when it got released physically. I got this for my birthday a couple years ago. You guys remember that? It's pretty intense. And there's no nostalgia in this movie, even though Michael Keaton's in the film. Yeah, and plus those people don't shower, which is disgusting. I'm sorry. I have to take a bath every day. Well, every 2 days or so. Because, I can't reek. I'll just mute this. Yeah, Ahmed. I don't want to hear Ahmed. I don't speak that language. I don't like that language. Guys, there is no the misguided. Blah, blah, blah. It's not for me, yeah, because they're just they're intense, man, too intense. Plus, they live in those really hot countries where there's nothing but desert and ground, and there's no tropical trees or anything. And let's Hazaba being Al Habib wrong. She was not the prophet's sister. It was a trick question. I know that the prophet peace because both suckle by her blood mother Halim Al Sayyid. This is why they're not going to have a Middle Eastern Marvel character. You know why? Because people are going to be like, "Oh my God, Disney is promoting terrorism." Yeah, no, they already promote enough bad stuff. I'm good. Oof. See, he's so intense, and also Dylan O'Brien. I've never seen him in a comedic role because he's very intense. Like most of his movies. Oh, right in the head. Yep, right upside your head. Yep. Hey, dude, he's dead. Dylan, I think he's dead. They shot him in the head. He's dead. It's over. You can move on with your life. Tunisia. Ooh, that's another Arabic country where they speak French for some reason. I don't know. That's where they film Star Wars. Most of the Star Wars shows and movies. I couldn't handle the heat over there. It's probably like 150 over there. Yeah, he cut his beard off. He only has like some fuzz. So now, Lathan, you're beautiful. I like black girls. I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not woke. I just like the darker skin. I love it. Mm. You ever seen Nicole Byer? She's a plus size black woman, and that's so yummy. She's like Angela Bassett, a classically trained black actress that is still hot to this day. Look at that straight hair. Just like the black Zoe Saldana. Mm. Oh, your voice is soothing, Sana. Mm-hmm. There are no agendas in this movie. Hmm. 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 I do too. Because Ezra Miller, he just lost his mind. I'm surprised he's not even a freaking, jihad, like he's in the Al Qaeda or something, because he's crazy. I'm telling you, he's crazy. I, I thought he was good. I believed in him as a Flash, and now he lost his freaking rocker, and plus he's queer, so that was going to always be a problem with me. At least Dylan is not. He's normal. Yeah, the chat's kind of dead today because again, it's a holiday. I get it, but I had to do this podcast today. It's America's birthday, so yeah. It's like COVID. It changed me as a person. Getting it was one of the worst things to happen to me, but I still managed to get through. Why? Because my immune system is strong. Just like I said yesterday, I'm a runaway train. I keep going and going and going. It's forward. I had to keep on living. I want to see Thor in a couple of days. Now we're in Virginia, the Roanoke Valley, Virginia, in America. Hmm. Keaton doesn't show up until a little bit later. So, yikes. Here he is. That was only a few seconds later. Batman. Yeah. He's still the best Spider-Man villain after Doc Ock in Homecoming because the Vulture, it was a good villain. I mean, that's why they brought him back for Venom 2 for Morbius for some reason. Even though he never met Morbius in Homecoming, he met Scorpion. Yeah, I would have seen something like Team America, but I didn't want to see a comedy today. Mm, sexy woman legs. Yeah, I know, guys. I'm a guy. What do you expect? I love the female body because that. Man, her voice is so sexy. And unlike Amanda Waller, she doesn't get people. She doesn't get innocent people killed. Just saying, because now Lathan, is I like her a lot better than Viola Davis as she would have been a great Amanda Waller or anything, in the DC or Marvel universe. How old is she now? Let me see, because the chat's kind of dead. So she's 50 now. Wow, still looks good. She's still good looking, even for 50. Well, this was when she was in her mid 40s. Hmm. And did I mention that Michael Keaton's voice is still as intimidating as it was in 1989 when he was Batman? Yeah, he could give a speech about politics or anything, and he's so intimidating. Her birthday's in September, so I'm gonna probably do some posting for her. It's after the summer, so Yeah, I know. Plus, this movie doesn't have a commentary, so I wanted to do it. This is the training. Where's my phone? Is that Scott Atkins in like a cameo? Yeah, I think it is. Yep, a takedown. That's what they do in MMA fights. Those massive takedowns because they're real. You're slamming a guy's body on the ground like a freaking like a pillow. I do. It is kind of like a John Wick. Those those movies are definitely better, but this movie's not horrible. It is a strong R rating because it doesn't pander to children. Hey Spider Man, hey Toby, what's up, man? You finally made it. We're 28 minutes in, so you didn't miss it. Now they're in Embassy of Iran, London. Ugh. Take a selfie today. Here we go. So to take a selfie because post some pictures later on Facebook. This one came out good. This one my eyes came out closed. So. Mm-hmm. 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 That's a lot of people. course you are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hot pepperoni. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's like a VR game. No, wait. Veal Parmigiana. Veal Parmigiana. Yeah, we all this decade did that to me so far. This is interesting. There's some ideas here that could work in like a John Wick 5 or something. Yeah, most of the people that I'm subscribed to are American. Some are Canadians. Canadians at least are right above us, so they're our neighbors. While they're not Americans, they are from North America. So that's better than other regions, I'll tell you that. There's Taylor Kitsch. It's probably one of the few films he did that didn't flop. Like yeah, when Jurassic World comes back, the cartoon, and let's mute this. I don't care about this scene. What's going on in there? Souvenirs. Possible code red. Backup needed. I think they're. Are they in? Uh, are they in a French country or like Morocco or something? I mean Monaco. I tried watching this movie on TV years ago, but I shut it off after the first hour. I really don't like the movie so far. It's not for everyone, clearly. This is a very violent movie. This is like Rambo 4 violence or John Wick or the sequels. I get it, classic film, but I can get through it. You know why? There's no Bintos in this movie. Yeah. Hey, little Sim, you finally made it. There's nobody British in this movie as a main character. Nowadays, that's the casting for Disney. Get somebody from the UK that can't act and be the lead of the movie or show. Yeah, Disney, that's not working for me anymore. You can go screw yourself for your fetishes about freaking the United Kingdom. This is not about them today. This is an American holiday. America, the United States of America, not the United Kingdom of Britain. Again, we beat them in 1776 and they don't get it. We're better than them. We got our independence. We got our own version of English, American English. We got our ASL, which they don't have. Yeah. And people are like, raw, that's pretentious. No, we are better than them. We're bigger than them. We have freedom. We don't need a monarchy. We don't sound like, we don't drink our tea like this. No, we don't need that. Today's about America, damn it. You're welcome. I got through this movie. Yes, it's not for everybody. If you're very sensitive about violence, it ain't for you. But I'm not. I was a little boy when I saw Terminator 2. It did not make me flinch. I was 7 when it came out. Well, on VHS, and I didn't flinch. I was a little boy, and I was like, "Wow, this is violent," but I got through it. I guess because I've been watching dark movies. Hey, happy 4th of July, Little Sims. I'm not trying to act angry. I'm just saying there's no Bintos in this movie. If this was made in for the BBC or something, the Dylan O'Brien wouldn't be the lead. It would be like, I don't know, Kit Harrington, and I don't care about him. Today is about America. It's the American way. Yes, too many people complain in this world, but you know what? We have the freedom to say what we want. We share this with Josh. Yeah, I know that not everybody is going to be American in a movie, but make the main characters that people that can act. Because Kristen Stewart doing a British accent's not for me, and she's a freak. Did you see her at the Oscars? She looked like she just got out of bed. It's ridiculous. Excuse me. I got a tissue box somewhere over here. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm just a little bit. Keep this next to me. Toiki. I wish Zendaya got an Oscar. Maybe she will. Euphoria proved that she can act. We're almost an hour in. He's not ready. I love his voice, man. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, that's his footage. That's the footage from his phone. Because plot convenience. Because Dylan O'Brien, why is he still alive? Because he has a purpose. Like Josh said, why does Caitlin Deaver want to act? Because she wants to act in roles that have purpose. Well, her purpose for me is she's is to be a beautiful girl. To give me pleasure. That was a semi-automatic. That should have killed him. You know, my purpose to seeing Caitlin Deaver act is to see because she's a girl, a full girl, not a she-male. The Spider-Man movies are on Freeform, yeah, but I have them now. That happens a lot with these superhero movies. Feel. Plus, there's no distracting, annoying characters in this movie. Like in other action movies, they always have to put like an actor like freaking what was his name? Not Taylor Kitsch. Toby Kebbell. I'm like, please stop casting him in movies. He's annoying. He's really annoying. Did you see Rock and Rolla or Fan Snore Stick or The Sorcerer's Apprentice? He's annoying. He's a cartoon. He's not an actor. He's a cartoon. Oof. I, w- I was gonna see Independence Day, but I already I already saw the a Roland Emmerich movie yesterday. What's the best live action Nick show? What's my favorite one? I don't know. Shiva Nagar is a Canadian actress, so hey, that's one of the only foreign actors. There's two Canadian actors. Hey, at least they're not Brits, so I can take. I've seen her before. Let me see here. She was born in Iran though, so eesh. Hey, as long as she doesn't hurt anybody, I'm fine. Oh, she was in Blood and Treasure. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that again. My sister's getting Paramount Plus next week. Are you doing a live commentary on a Captain America: The First Avenger? Not today. Eventually, I will. Maybe for Labor Day, because that's an American holiday. That's the perfect day because I don't want to see anything with. I don't want to see anything with the major Bentos today. I really don't. It's not their day. She also did the Cleaning Lady. She did SEAL Team. She did the Cuban. She did Hudson and Rex. A lot of stuff that I've never heard of. Um, Murdoch Mysteries. I've heard of that. Look at this thing. Please kill Mr. Know It All. Yeah, I've never heard of that. She was in an episode of My Babysitter's a Vampire. That was the first thing I saw her in. Lucia. Yeah, I didn't like that episode where the guys are shirtless. You're cute. I'd love to lick your face. See, I can say that and not have any shame. Later on tonight, I'm going to watch this. The third Mummy movie, third one. There's no Bentos in that, not at the main cast anyway. Got a lot of Asians, and you have a Canadian American actor, Brendan Fraser, and you have an American playing Evie this time. Who, yeah, that's for later tonight and it's directed by an American. So Henry Danger again. That's you, Little Sim. You haven't seen? Have you seen iCarly or True Jackson or Super Ninjas or Night Squad? There's a lot more than the meets the eye. I was going to do the first Captain America movie, but this movie's a lot shorter because I wanted to do a non superhero movie today. I've seen iCarly and Victorious and Sam and Cat. Those are masterpieces. Well, Sam and Cat was not good. I like 2 episodes. That's it. Hmm. And I believe them too. This movie's intense. I like seeing movies that are intense. I mean, it's like Captain America: Civil War. It's not that movie is not a cartoon. It's really, really violent in the beginning. I mean, the first 20 minutes, Wanda kills somebody. Granted, it's in self defense, and a bunch of buildings get blown up. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty intense for a Captain America movie. That's what the Russos did well. That these people don't understand. Are I are Carly and Victorious connected? Yes, they are. They're in the same universe. And Henry Danger is also connected to other franchises as well. Because Scott Atkins is a reason they don't give him a lot of dialogue in movies because he's got an intense face. He's just not the best actor. Because in Doctor Strange, he barely says anything in the first one. Spider-Man: No Way Home is not a kids movie. I know it's not. The third act is a violent, really, really intense. Like not adult film, but a film for an older crowd. I would say. Yeah. There's too many subtitles in this movie. That's one thing I'm not a fan of. I got to read subtitles for half the movie because there are a bunch of Arabs in this movie. But again, remember this was after 9/11, guys. Many years after that, so you can't exactly blame it. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, there's so much subtitles in this movie, just like a John Wick movie. But like I said, it still has the word America in it. So Henry Danger spinoffs weren't that great. I didn't see them. The Kid Danger and Danger Force, no, they're not the same. They have different actors playing them, and it's just the same thing, just with your younger cast. There's some dogs like in John Wick 3. They're Dobermans. Those and pit bulls. Those are scary. Yeah, this is like the scene in John Wick 3. Those terrify me because I have a dog at home, but she's a gentle puppy. She's not titties. The only titties in the movie, by the way. Eh, ugh. And yes, those dogs are real. They're not CGI. There's hardly any CG in this movie. That's why it has a decent budget for a movie from 2017 that was not a superhero movie. Great year for superhero movies that year. You had Wonder Woman. You had Guardians 2, Thor: Love Ragnarok, Spider-Man: Homecoming. Yeah, Get away from them. See, they're biting the arm because they're trained dogs. Those would scare the shit out of me. Trust me, I see them in the park all the time. I stay the hell away from them. They're like black wolves, you know? Oof. Yeah. Some people can't handle the gun violence in this movie. R-rated film. People got to realize that when Deadpool's in Deadpool 3 comes out and Disney has to promote it, I'm like, they're gonna just distance themselves from them because they're not gonna promote a violent anti-hero that kills people. Yeah, he kills people. Granted, they're not good people, they're evil, but still, he's not a Spider-Man. He is a killer. Yeah, that's right. See, Dylan is very, very physical. Him and Ben and Robert surprised the hell out of me in this decade so far. There's a YouTube friend of mine, Teddy Gaming Reviews. What kind of channel does he have? Pokemon. Let's see. Wait, no. Go back. He broke his arm. Yep. Goodbye, terrorist. I know, Michael Keaton. Trust me. If you told me to do something, if I would do it. Not to upset, but he's a British YouTuber. Well, he's a kid, right? Is he a kid like you? If he has good content, I can see it. I'm subscribed to Cultaholics and uh what's it called? It's What Culture, which is very very UK. But I'm not going to watch them today because this is our holiday, not theirs. Mm. You can be superior over me any day, Saddam Lathan. What a sexy woman, man. Yeah, and people are like, oh, if it's a black lead, it's woke. No, it's not. It's the content that's woke, not the person's skin color. Trust me, if that was the case, then it would have said that years ago with Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Family Matters, and all these other shows that had black casts and they never dwelled on it. He's 27. Okay, so he's an adult. So, eh, maybe maybe I'll check maybe I'll check him. Teddy Gaming. I'll look him up later on YouTube. You're not going to upset me because at least it's not a gay, he's not going to be a gay channel. I'll tell you that much. We're about an hour in. We're 55 minutes in. We got about 45 minutes left or 50 minutes left. Yeah. It's a long movie, but it's not 2 hours long, at least near Rome, Italy. Like, I'm your superior, damn it. I'm like, yeah, you can be a superior over me any day, you gorgeous woman. I'm just attracted to women. What can I say? Since I was a little boy, I saw my first crush was a blonde girl named Desiree when I was a little kid, and I never looked back after that. I'm like, I like this. I like this femininity. It's completely normal. Pause. Post. Come on, post. Come on. And Taylor Kitsch being the side character, he works here. So a lot of people didn't like him in John Carter or Battleship, but here he works really well. Come on. Damn it. I'm just going to have to post these later. Screw it. I posted my American pics. I'm going to take more pics on my computer later. Tim Duncan and Emma Stone should appear in the MCU. They were supposed to, but the movie was overstuffed, so they were like, no, they were cut. Even if they played another character, I would love to see that. Oh, that's racist. You're so sexy. Yeah, Shiva is very, very beautiful. I want to live in a world where women can be women and not apologize for it, and they don't have to cover everything because it's not what it's about. Sorry, this isn't the 1930s anymore. Oh, they're showing your ankles. Ugh, no. Girls can be classy and sexy at the same time. Trust me. Look at the girls at the Oscars. Well, most of them, except for Kristen Stewart. Did you check out the Nick Power Rangers shows? Not yet. No, I've only seen Dino Fury. I've been watching it on Netflix, but then they had to make a queer Ranger because reasons. It does. I do have patriotism. I do have patriotism. Every American holiday I celebrate it with pride, whether it be Flag Day, Independence Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, whatever it is. If it's about America, I'm all for it. If it's some freaking other thing that I don't care about, like Bento Day, I don't care, guys. God, I want to just run my fingers through your gorgeous hair. Yeah, Josh, look up Shiva Negar. Negar, Negar. So I'm not saying the N word. Beautiful, beautiful creature. Mm. See, that's a woman. Her or Sanaa Lathan, not some. I'm going to cover my face. I'm going to cover my eyes. I'm going to cover my whole body. I'm like, you don't have to be a ghost, okay? I want to see your face. Yeah, I like to see your face. That's that fountain in Rome where they throw coins, to the wish. I think it's for good luck or something. But yeah, I respect this movie for what it did, and it didn't spawn a terrible sequel. At least it's a standalone, and it's very American. They show the American flag in the beginning, and the word American is in the title, so it's perfect for today. Because I was supposed to do this 2 months ago, but I was sick. I couldn't even get out of bed. I had a fever. I was very weak, and I couldn't even walk. But I got through. June, I stood home and I rested, and I got better. It's a well shot movie too. They don't shake the camera to cover the violence. They don't have to do jump edits or like edit away. They show full force. There's some CGI blood, but again, guys, it was made in the 2010s. They kind of forgot about regular blood squibs when they were like, when the 2000s were over. We're an hour and 1 minute. Can you rant on Scary Movie 5? I did it already on my old channel. In the summer, I am going to do another hate commentary, but not for Scary Movie 5. Something better. You're so yummy. And she's naturally beautiful. No augmentations, no enhancements. Just be a naturally beautiful woman. I'm not going to complain about it. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. Those are my heterosexual tendencies, but it happens every time. Oh, look at one of those travel buses. Yeah. I don't see it. What do you mean I don't see it? Well, I did a rant on that movie. I know I did on my old channel. Not my channel, my old channel. My old channel is, let me just say it. Yeah, because Little Sims doesn't know where my old channel is. Look that up and you'll find it. Because a lot of the old reviews I did were on my old channel between 2013 and 2020. Those are all my old reviews. I'm going to re-review some of them on my new channel, but I'm not going to do everything because, some of them I had horrible picture quality. So on my old channel, so run my fingers through your hair and kiss your little face. I don't think Dylan has smiled at this movie since the beginning started. The movie started in the first 5 minutes. I didn't look up there. I did see it. See? I told you because it's my old channel. That if you want to see my old reviews, it's on that channel. I just can't access it because that was my old Gmail, and I don't know the password anymore. They won't let me in. That's why I started a new channel in 2020. I didn't do it for fun. I did it to continue. So whenever you're looking for a review that I did in the past, it's on that channel. Some of them I'm just going to re-review because I did it for like a few minutes on that old Gateway camera I had back in 2013 and 2014. Yep, he hit a woman in this movie. I can't give you the link to Little Sim because again, I'm just gonna re-review it. Just stop already. If you can't find it, then I'll just re-review it because I'll rant on it in the summer. Because like I said before, I can't do every video I did back then. Maybe I didn't review it because I saw it back in 2013 and it was one of the worst films I had to sit through that year. Yep, a knife right in the foot. Some people, the violence is going to take them out of the film, but not me because, like I said, I can handle anything violent as long as it's not over. Like so like excruciating to watch, like torture, or like the Saw movies. Yeah, it's too much. Or like Hostel, or like Martyrs. No, I don't want to see that. Let me look for it on my phone. So I didn't do. I did the first two scary movies. I didn't do five. How come Victorious didn't get a reboot? Because a lot of the cast is doing other stuff. So I didn't review Scary Movie five. I'll do a rant on it eventually. I haven't done three or four either because I haven't seen them. That's why. I can't review everything, guys. I'm one man. I can't do 15 reviews in one day. Let's just get this done. Mm. So many people are just drawn. Do you have your Civil War hat? I don't use that as much anymore because it's old. I use this one because it's the most recent hat, Marvel hat. I didn't do Scary Movie five for some reason. I didn't do a rant, I guess, because I had an old computer and I didn't want to do it with bad picture quality. So I'll just do a rant on it eventually. I just don't want to rewatch it. It's stupid. Are there any ways that I can meet Zendaya? Yeah, in a convention maybe, or at a Comic Con. Because she went to Comic Con a few years ago when Homecoming was coming out and Far From Home. Damn, that's a lot of slashes. What is he? Victor Zaz from Birds of Prey. Even that movie, they did gay stuff. Harley Quinn is a freaking bisexual, and Black Mask is gay, and Victor Zaz is gay. Yeah, DC thinks that they can fool me. They can't. No. No, you can't go to her house, little Sims. You're underage, and she won't want to meet a. You would need permission because you're not even 18 yet. I don't need. I'm not going to go to her house. I'm not that stupid. Unless I'm invited. I don't trespass. Mm. Yep, he stole his car. That was kind of funny. Considering how serious this movie is, yeah. It's like if Captain America Civil War was R rated, and didn't have superheroes in it. Makes John Wick. He's hanging him up like meat. Oh yeah, this is when he takes his nails out. Mm-hmm. See, he's going Batman on it. Yeah, he's still Batman to me. All about him. Of course they do. Yeah. How is the DC Superbad's going to be dumb? Because it's a kids movie. That's what DC puts in the theater instead of Black Adam or Shazam. They have to put a freaking animated kids movie. Plus, it's another movie with Kevin Hart and The Rock. Again, I'm over that. After the Jumanji sequels, I was over it. Central Intelligence was only good because it was funny. Little Sim's not even supposed to be watching a movie like this because he's not 18 yet. Well, he's not seeing a thing. He's just hearing my comments on it. Non-binary haircut. Get out of my way, Frosty Tips. There's the American flag. Mm-hmm. Yep, it will. At least Keaton has more screen time here than in The Protege. That I'm going to set up for the month of August because Maggie Q, I need to hear her again. That's Yeah. The film The Violence doesn't bother me because it's an R-rated movie. What were you expecting? A lot of sex? This is an R-rated action film. I guess people are overly sensitive now. That's why they don't go see it. They saw Top Gun Maverick, which is PG-13. The original was it PG-13? I think it was a PG movie. But with this movie, yeah, it's not. This is not a movie for that kids under 18 should watch, aka Little Sims. Even if you were 16, you were too young for this. This is for at least someone the youngest 17 with an adult, in the room. Hey, you and Harold Faltermeyer. The movie's almost over, so it says an hour and 112 minutes, so an hour and 52. That's with the end of the credits. I think it's like an hour and 45 or an hour and 50. Your Stilettos lifetime. You were savage again. Let me just. I gotta do this. I'm sorry. I gotta shut him up. I gotta do this. I'm sorry. I can't deal with this. Hmm. Will you please stop talking about my freaking live stream of Stiletto? That movie, I was the winter time. I was intense. Every time winter comes, I'm not in a good mood. Why? It's cold outside. Nothing is good in the theater, and I was bored. So when you get that, it's like PMSing for me, and I'm a guy, not a girl. So give me a freaking break, Little Sims. Give me a freaking break. Hello. I hate the winter. The summer I prefer because at least it's nice outside. And there's good movies in the theater now, unlike in December and February and January and February. What happened to Little Sims? I had to put him in timeout because I'm just tired. This kid just doesn't shut up. He just keeps talking and saying the same thing. Just what he got Tourette's or something? Just calm down. Stop talking about my past stiletto thing. I should have never done that movie to begin with because it's not meant for you. R-rated movies are not meant for you. You're a kid. 15 is a kid. Okay, that's not an adult. 20, 27 is an adult. Yeah, dead. Hmm. Thank God the podcast is almost over. I don't have to deal with him later today. Josh didn't even join my podcast because it was should probably just eating breakfast or something. At least there's a lot of action in this movie. Take that, Domino's pizza guy. It's a joke. Ooh. Whoa, an explosion. I bet Michael Bay would love that. I know, I saw it. I'm sorry, I just don't want to deal with Little Sim today. You're a kid. You shouldn't be watching podcasts for a movie you're not even legal to watch. I'm sorry. 15-year-old kids can't go to the theater to see an R-rated movie. Ask any theater chain. They'll ask for your ID. How quick was it? When I was 18, they told me, "Sir, show me your ID." Now they don't care because they know that I'm older, more than 18. But you're a kid. You need to grow up and stop talking about the same things. Jeez. I don't even care if the chat's gone for the rest of the day. This is my podcast. If you're not going to be respectful, I put you in timeout. That's it. That's all there is to it. 16 is a young adult. No, it's not. 18 is. You, you're only you're only you're only an adult in your own mind. 16 is not an adult. It's an only age of consent in certain states. I know. I do my research. You're not legal. You can't even go to a bar by yourself like I can. You don't have your privileges until you're 21, and even then, you need an ID because I'm not stupid. Okay. Yeah, take that. That was for ruining. Oh, no, that was a guy. That was just some guy. Stop acting like you're 26 because you're not. You're 16. You're a kid. Kid. The kids in Stranger Things now they're adults. Now, when they started in the first season, they were all under 18. Yeah. Well, the kids in it, the black kid and the Italian kid and Millie Bobby Brown, they were all little boys and girls back then in 2016. Now they're adults because it's been almost 10 years. See, he's so intense. I really think Dylan O'Brien could be a good superhero or anti-hero. Just give him a chance. All April showers may come your way. Mm-hmm. It's intense, man. We're almost an hour and 20. Mm-hmm. The American against the Canadian. Hey, it's going to happen eventually in a movie like this. I feel like watching Captain America during Independence Day. Which one? I'm 14. Well, you're a kid. You're a kid. By law, you're not trying as an adult until you're 17 or 18. I know. I do my research. Oh no, it's Battleship. Change the channel. Yeah, that's a Battleship, and Data Kitchen's in this movie. But no, this movie's a lot shorter than Battleship. Mm-hmm. It's got the hand on it. Forget. Ooh, right in the neck. I'm seeing Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm old enough to watch it. Yeah, because it's a PG-13. This is an R, meaning no one under 17 can go to the theater to see this. Do your research. When Deadpool 3 comes out, unless you're 17, you're not going to be able to go without adult supervision. Because again, kids do not need to be in the theater for R-rated films. I know that. That's why I didn't go see an R-rated movie alone until I was 18. I never saw an R-rated movie in the theater when I was a kid, from in the 80s, the 90s, or the early 2000s, because I know what's appropriate for me and what's not. Even at 30, in my 30s, I know that is my favorite. Yeah, that's a great movie. I wanted to watch it. It's just I've seen it so many times. I saw it when I was on vacation. Hold fire. Yeah, the third act does drag a little bit, but it's a beautifully shot scene outside in the daytime, so you can see what's going on. I did see Deadpool 2 and the Happy Time Murders in the theater with someone. Yeah, because again, back then, before the pandemic, they weren't as strict. But again, I don't know where you're being raised, but trust me, I didn't go to the theater to see that when I was if I was a kid. That would have been like if I saw The Matrix as 14, I would have been too young to understand. In the theater, no. Do something age appropriate, like go play outside. That's age appropriate, little Sims. I'm being raised by normal parents. Yeah, but you better stop doing things that are not appropriate for you. Go do something normal. Kids today, they think that they're 14 and they think I'm 30. No, you're not. You're still by law. You're not. Commit a major crime and see how they try you. Not as an adult. They won't. Yeah, this feels like the ending of Battleship. because kids today they're playing like mature games on the Switch and the PS5, and I'm like, and then they wonder why they get violent when they become adults because they're because they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's why I'm not like that. I know where I stand. I know what I saw as what I was supposed to see as a kid and as an adult. There's stuff for kids now that's completely inappropriate for them. Why? Because they put gay agendas. Thanks, Disney. You freaking idiots. I think this third act could have been cut. Like just 5 minutes of this could have been cut just to save on time. We're an hour and 33 minutes in. Yeah, it's a little bit long in the third act. I think after he killed Taylor Kitsch, the movie should have been over then. You didn't need the extra 20 minutes. I think. Yeah, it's pretty intense. This movie, there's no comedy in this movie. Did you see my reviews for Scary Movie? No, because again, it's not horror month. I usually see horror in the months of like October or something like that. I'm glitching a little bit, right? Yeah, because the computer's heating is overheating because again, it's been almost 2 hours. Yeah, this looks like the ending of Battleship. It could have been cut entirely because it just feels padded, just like the ending of Wonder Woman, where she kills she kills Danny Houston, and then instead of it ending there, they're like, "No, we got to have another villain get thrown in." I'm like, it was a little bit video gamey and a little too long. You could have cut that. I'll say. Now he's in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Also, it's not. Isn't Dubai in Egypt? I thought it was in Egypt, not United Arab Emirates. People just take things personally now. Would you rank the Tobey Maguire movies again? I'm not doing any rankings right now. It's okay, Dylan. You'll find another girl. You're a good actor. And you're not nuts like Jared Leto and Ezra Miller. Some of those DC actors are just off their rocker, man. They really are. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or crackers for Cuckoo Puffs, if you ask me. It's a good movie. Hey, he looks better than Tom Cruise did in that movie. Mm. me just mute this. Yeah, the movie goes on a little bit too long. I think you could have cut a few minutes just for good pacing. I think at 97 minutes we would have gotten the point across. At almost 2 hours, I'm thinking, wait, the movie's over already? That was quick. So it was an hour and 37 minutes without the end credits. Okay, so that wasn't that long. I thought it would, but that scene could have been a little bit shorter at the end. So we're done here, guys. We're done. It's kind of an abrupt ending where Dylan O'Brien shows up at the end with a haircut, and so it's not that long. The 52 minutes are like 10 minutes of end credits. So that's it, Little Sims. We're done here. Happy 4th of July to all you guys. Be safe. Don't play with fireworks. Don't drink too much. Don't eat too much. Stay safe because we're still in the pandemic and monkeypox is out there. So just keep your eyes on everything. Wash your hands and use hand sanitizer and shower because some people don't do that. So that was American Assassin, fun movie. Well, actually, it's really dark, but it was the perfect movie to see on a day like this. So thanks for watching. Take care. If you haven't seen this and you're of age, you're over 18, you can watch it. So that is the end of this podcast. See you in the next one. End.